In the lead up to Lai's sentencing, Prime Minister Keir Starmer and the UK government had been criticized for not doing enough to advocate for the 78-year-old's release. Following Keir Starmer's visit to Beijing in late January, the first by a British Prime Minister in 8 years, the UK's all-party parliamentary group on arbitrary detention and hostage affairs issued a statement saying that an opportunity to secure Jimmy Lai's release has been squandered by weak diplomacy. These opportunities will cost Jimmy Lai his life, the group said. Days after Starmer's Beijing visit, Lai's son Sebastian also denounced it as a wasted opportunity. If it is so important, then surely there should be some conditionalities put on my father's release, the younger Lai said last week at a parliamentary hearing on his father's case, according to The Guardian. The trip was a big thing to have been.
The public reaction to Starmer's visit has been quite strong, hasn't it? Many believe it could have been a turning point. Yes, but with increased tension, it's hard to say if any diplomacy can work now.
Every day feels like a battle. I just wish more people understood what's truly at stake here.
Your father's plight has resonated with many. It's not just political, it's deeply personal for so many.
We stand united, hoping that our voices will bring about change. Jimmy Lai's strength is inspiring to all of us.
We must keep the pressure. More voices need to unite, and our government must realize the weight of this situation.
Indeed, we've seen what ignoring these issues can lead to. We can't afford to be passive. Let's draft a stronger statement, something that can't be overlooked by the media. Social media has been instrumental in spreading Lai's story. We've seen solidarity from unexpected places. It's more than just Lai now. It's about showing everyone that the world is watching, and we won't stand by.
Good point. Have you noted the unique support from the younger generation? They're quite engaged.
Absolutely, and that's vital. The youth are the future, and they see this as their fight too. As the global community watches, the fate of Jimmy Lai remains uncertain, echoing the broader struggles between democracy and control in our times. We need to look at all possible legal channels, even if they're slim. Each delay can buy us time. It's a complex web. With geopolitical implications at play, every move must be strategized carefully. I've been gathering precedents where international pressure shifted legal outcomes. Maybe we can leverage those. From London to Hong Kong to Washington, a unified call for justice grows. The question remains, when will the echoes of change be answered? UK will rapidly engage further with China on Lai's case, published at 7:40 breaking. The UK says it will rapidly engage further with Chinese authorities on Lai's case. British national Jimmy Lai was today sentenced to 20 years in prison for a 78-year-old. This is tantamount to a life sentence, Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper said in a statement posted by the Foreign Office on X. I again call on the Hong Kong authorities to end his appalling ordeal and release him on humanitarian grounds, so that he may be reunited with his family. We stand with the people of Hong Kong.
Justice for Jimmy Lai. Freedom for all. We won't back down.
The call for freedom echoes through the streets as demonstrators continue to push for change.
Dad always told us that truth and justice were worth fighting for, no matter the cost. We hold on to hope because hope is stronger than fear.
If we let fear dictate justice, we are complicit in silence.
A determination to act swells amidst the tension as the world watches closely. In the face of adversity, courage finds a voice. Hope lights the path forward. We cannot stand idly by while injustice prevails. This case echoes the struggle for human rights globally. Voices from around the world call out for justice, their resolve as firm as the ground upon which they stand. When will Grandpa come home? I miss him.
One day soon, my love. Never stop believing.
Every step we take toward justice is a step closer to truth. We will not falter in our pursuit. What can we hope for next? Are diplomatic resolutions in sight?
As long as the candle burns, there is hope. Stand together for freedom.
In unity, the light of hope burns brightest, illuminating a path towards justice for all.
Freedom is not given, it's taken. We must always strive for a world where voices are heard and truth prevails. We are not just fighting for Jimmy Lai. We are fighting for everyone's freedom.
The movement is a testament to human resilience, a reminder that power belongs to the people. From London to Hong Kong and beyond, the call for justice resounds across continents. In the latest developments, international pressure on Hong Kong is mounting as global leaders call for dialogue.
He was always driven by a mission, a belief that one must do what is right, even if alone. Yes, and we will continue his mission, for it is our duty now.
The spirit of Hong Kong remains unbroken, enduring through challenges and embracing the future.
Our hearts and minds are set on freedom. We owe it to those who come after us to never give up.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We stand united as global citizens against tyranny. The message is clear. Human rights are non-negotiable. Watch, what does the Jimmy Lai verdict mean for Hong Kong? Published at 6:50. Jimmy Lai has been sentenced to 20 years in jail under Hong Kong's controversial Beijing-imposed national security law. Lai, 78, previously spoke to the BBC about the law and its implications for Hong Kong, while his son Sebastian warned that his father would likely die in prison if sentenced. BBC News journalist Phoebe Kong explains how we got here.
This case has sent ripples through international communities. Many voices are questioning the erosion of freedoms in Hong Kong and the future of its autonomy under Beijing's tightening grip. It feels like we are losing our city bit by bit. I just hope that all of this will not be in vain. Hong Kong deserves its freedom.
While uncertainty reigns, the people of Hong Kong continue to adapt and resist. Their story is one of resilience, spirit, and an unyielding hope for a better future.
We need more international support. The world's attention can be our biggest ally. Let's organize more silent protests. They can hear our silence louder than anything.
History has shown that change is inevitable, but how we adapt to it defines our future.
We learn from the past to protect our present and future. Our generation must carry the mantle of change. We should organize a panel discussion series inviting activists and politicians. That's a great idea. We can stream it live to reach a wider audience.
There's tension in the air, but we're stronger when we stand together. Yes, unity is our strength. We can't let fear divide us. In the heart of Hong Kong, resilience beats on with every flicker of light. The city stands, not only as a financial hub, but as a beacon of hope, an emblem of enduring spirit. We've seen many changes in our time, haven't we? Yes, but the spirit of Hong Kong has never dimmed. We are survivors. This song is for our future, for our freedom. Let's keep the melody of resistance alive. Together, our voices form a powerful chorus. Let's never stop singing. As the lanterns ascend, so too do our prayers and hopes for Hong Kong's tomorrow. A testament to the unwavering spirit that defines this city. We need to harness all voices. Everyone has a part to play in shaping our future.
Our actions today will be remembered tomorrow. Let's make history.
Through art, we can portray our struggles and hopes, touching hearts beyond borders. The digital landscape is our new battleground. Every post can spark a movement. Together, we can break the echo chambers and spread the truth. Even in the darkest times, hope shines bright. Let's be the light in these challenging days. Yes, we're all in this together. We will not falter. Hong Kong court jailed pro-democracy tycoon Jimmy Lai for 20 years on Monday after he was found guilty of national security offenses last December. This is the harshest sentence to be given under the controversial national security law, which China says is necessary for the city's stability. Lai, who is a British citizen, was one of the loudest critics of Beijing, often wielding his pro-democracy paper, Apple Daily, as a tool of protest. 6 former executives of the paper were also jailed on Monday, from 6 years and 9 months to 10 years. Hailed a hero by the pro-democracy movement, Lai is seen as a traitor by Beijing. He has always denied the charges against him, saying he had advocated for what he believed were Hong Kong's values, such as rule of law and free speech.
We must continue to fight for the freedoms we believe in. Lai's sacrifice won't be in vain. Lai's journey is a reminder of the risks we face. We need to be strategic, but we cannot back down.
It's hard, but we know you're in there for standing up for the truth. We are proud of you.
Keep the faith on the outside. The truth has a way of surfacing even in the darkest times.
The implications of today's sentences are profound. We will see how they impact the pro-democracy movement in the coming months. International eyes are upon Hong Kong. The reactions from global leaders could shape future relations, both politically and economically.
We are not just fighting for Hong Kong. We are fighting for a future where freedom prevails. Pass these along. Let every corner know our message.
I read about Lai in the papers. My heart is with him, but it's hard to act when you have a family to worry about.
We'll use encrypted apps to organize. They can't silence us if we're smart about it. I remember a time not so long ago when things were different. This city has spirit and resilience, just like Jimmy. Let's hold on to that.
Hong Kong stands at a crossroads. Its waters a symbol of history and the flow of change. As the sun sets today, a new dawn awaits its people. I've seen these waters rage and calm, much like our times. It's in these moments we find our true selves.
The city feels heavy, but there's hope in each wave. We must ride them towards a brighter future.
As we close tonight's program, let us remember our shared dreams. Together, we continue to dream of a free tomorrow. Each dawn brings possibilities. We might falter, but we mustn't forget our ideals. This is just the beginning. These times are hard, but people are resilient. Every storm passes, and so will this one. True. Even now, there's a pulse of hope beating beneath the surface. We just have to wait and watch. Tonight, we gather not just as citizens, but Hong Kong's chief executive John Lee Ka-chiu has celebrated Jimmy Lai's sentencing as deeply gratifying, describing his crimes as heinous and utterly despicable. For a long time, Lai used Apple daily to poison the minds of citizens, incite hatred, distort facts, deliberately create social division, glorify violence, and openly beg external forces to sanction China and the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, Lee wrote in a Facebook post on Monday afternoon. Jimmy Lai's heinous acts endangering national security have harmed the interests of the country and the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, as well as the interests of the citizens. Lee, who has previously welcomed convictions against Lai, also characterized today's sentencing as a significant milestone in Hong Kong's efforts to safeguard national security. Lai's 20-year sentence is the harshest to be given under Hong Kong's controversial national security law.
I can't believe it's come to this. 20 years.
It feels like everything is changing so fast. The paper, the people, our city.
Jimmy wasn't perfect, but he stood for something. Now, I wonder what will happen to all of us who believed in that cause.
We must keep our heads down and stay safe. That's all we can do now.
As the city adjusts to the aftermath, life continues much like before. Yet beneath the surface, the questions linger. Where does freedom end and authority begin?
We can't just sit here and do nothing. This affects all of us.
Agreed. But we need to be smart about our actions. Getting ourselves arrested won't help anyone. I heard there's a rally being organized for next week. It's a chance to make our voices heard, peacefully.
Let's make sure everyone knows to stay calm and stick together. We're stronger that way.
We are here to stand for our rights and for a future where our voices matter. Let's show the world what Hong Kong stands for. Hong Kong, freedom, democracy. And so, under the watchful gaze of both past and future, the heart of Hong Kong beats on.
This isn't the end. Just a new beginning, in a way. Each of us has to figure out how to carry the torch in our own way.
We might be separated by walls and distance, but our spirits hold us together. There's always hope.
I think our generation has a defining moment ahead, one that could change everything.
As long as we don't lose sight of who we are and what we stand for, the challenges will only make us stronger.
With every sunrise comes the promise of a new day, and with it the undying spirit of a city and its people. We need a united front, a coalition of voices that can't be ignored. There are risks, but if we plan strategically, we can shift the narrative. A Hong Kong court jailed pro-democracy tycoon Jimmy Lai for 20 years on Monday after he was found guilty of national security offenses last December. This is the harshest sentence to be given under the controversial national security law, which China says is necessary for the city's stability.
Jimmy Lai, a British citizen, was one of the loudest critics of Beijing, often wielding his pro-democracy paper, Appalling, as a tool of protest.
6 former executives of the paper were also jailed on Monday, from 6 years and 9 months to 10 years. Hailed a hero by the pro-democracy movement, Lai is seen as a traitor by Beijing. He has always denied the charges against him, saying he had advocated for what he believed were Hong Kong's values, such as rule of law and free speech. Jimmy Lai's wife leaves court following sentencing. Prison van believed to be carrying Jimmy Lai arrives. Lai supporters queue overnight outside court. In the lead-up to Lai's sentencing, Prime Minister Keir Starmer and the UK government had been criticized for not doing enough to advocate for the 78-year-old's release. Following Keir Starmer's visit to Beijing in late January, the UK's all-party parliamentary group on arbitrary detention and hostage affairs issued a statement saying that an opportunity to secure Jimmy Lai's release has been squandered by weak diplomacy. These opportunities will cost Jimmy Lai his life, the group said. Days after Starmer's Beijing visit, Lai's son Sebastian also denounced it as a wasted opportunity.
If it is so important, then surely there should be some conditionalities put on my father's release.
The younger Lai said last week at a parliamentary hearing on his father's case. The UK says it will rapidly engage further with Chinese authorities on Lai's case.
British national Jimmy Lai was today sentenced to 20 years in prison. For a 78-year-old, this is tantamount to a life sentence. I again call on the Hong Kong authorities to end his appalling ordeal and release him on humanitarian grounds so that he may be reunited with his family.
It's hard to stay hopeful, but I have to believe in change. I owe that to my father.
Your father's story is inspiring, Sebastian. People are listening and the world is watching.
I wish he could hear that. But until then, I will keep speaking up.
We stand here today not just for Jimmy Lai, but for every individual fighting for freedom and democracy. Free Jimmy Lai, free Hong Kong. Together, we will continue to push against oppression until every voice is heard. Sebastian Lai visits the UK Parliament seeking further support for his father's cause. Mr. Lai, rest assured, we are amplifying your...
It's wonderful to hear, Kate. It saves me so much time during busy weeks and keeps my nutrition on track.
I'm definitely going to give it a try. This meal prep session has been enlightening.